Hey guys, today we are here to play the Vanguard on the test server using the Bolt Carbine, one of my favorite guns in the game, and what I think is currently the best weapon on Vanguard. We're also using the grapnel execution build. I know it's a little finicky, but I enjoy it. I think it's pretty strong. These guys. And then maybe get a boss spawn up here. So take advantage of that damage. That wasn't what I wanted, but will do. What needs grappling? There we go.
Advance while it is clear.
I need these guys. I was trying out some of the armor prestige perks. Yeah, those do. I don't think it'll make too much of a difference though. It's close. My ammo back here. Or not. Man, that last Fusel Sniper bot's pretty on crack this patch. Definitely feels like his damage got buffed a little. The only thing the Bolt Carbine is missing over the Oculus Bolt Carbine would be the... Can I get this thought out? Would be the instant reload on execution. Alright, let me just bop you. By bop, I mean saw in half. I did see there was a way to true solo this now, and I'll probably do that later this week. Though I just want to get a run out here with the good old Bolt Carbine and just try it out on some of the other Tyranid maps. The only time I've done this is on good old High Tyrant. A classic boss. Though he definitely needs some buffs these days. Yes. Perfect time. Excellent.
Another dust up approaches.
Have this guy. And then move on. No boss spawn here though. If we have bots, I don't really care too much. This class is pretty good at shredding everything these days. I do wish we could customize the bots, because having a bunch of Ultramarines when I'm playing as an Imperial Fist is kind of lame. But that's okay, you know, we make do. I know canonically we are Ultramarines in this game, so makes sense, but I do kind of wish the operations weren't tied to story at times. Maybe that's just me. Like, I would not have minded if they were like a completely separate thing. Like Chaos Operations as well, that'd be pretty cool. Back a little fun time there. Should have done some decent damage. Toss this nade. What about this guy just chilling here? Whoops. Okay, we're Vanguard. We don't care about taking help. This class does kind of lack Nova damage compared to the Assault, but makes up for it by having crazy survivability. should be able to grab onto one of you. Perfect. I mean, Vanguard does have Nova damage, like a Melta Bomb with its equipment recharge, so that's pretty good. But that's pretty much every class with equipment recharge. Though Assault will just straight up one-shot some things, which he kind of struggles to do. Like, Vanguard is really more of like a sneaky rat that goes in and like slips on by the enemies, shanks some dudes, or saws them in half and takes some HP back. He just goes in and he stays in. Which is kind of funny because that's the intention of the Assault class for the most part, because he has all like the armor regen, but this class now has more armor regen perks with the prestige stuff than he does, than the Assault does. It's pretty funny. And more damage reduction. And more range damage. But way less melee damage. Oh, please don't jump on me. What a punk. Ammo here. Ooh, I'll take the shock grenades though, those are pretty good. Shock grenades are underrated in this game. Okay, that's you. Console C1.
Hook available. Finished and ready. Into the morgue. What needs rapid? Disappointing.
I blast him and then move on. Convenience right here. I'm excited to try out the True Solo on the new patch 7 test server, mainly because some of these new perks do pump up the classes quite a bit. Some of the new weapons definitely make them stronger, like Bolt Carbine on Vanguard. It's very helpful. I think Vanguard is actually better on Chaos than he is on Tyranids currently. Just because of how much close range burst he has, and how much, like, he kind of just avoids chip damage for the most part with like his adrenaline rush. And bursting down Rubric Marines and killing, or like getting your HP back, is really all you need against Chaos. Can I grab him? No. Oh, we kind of got him. Look at that. Alright, so I'll shoot him in the face. I want to grab one of those guys, but my grapple wasn't up.
Locate that console.
C3.
One down. Trillions to go. Giving them a shot.
Watching to throw that. I'm gonna block myself off, but gotta kill these guys anyway, so. That was the worst possible thing I could have done there. That's okay though. It all works out.
Entering the command.
Let's do this again. Oh, Biovore. These guys can be kind of annoying with your Vanguard because you don't have like an easy power fist punch. Grab him. There we go. Perfect. I don't think that AoE will hit him, but that's okay. My bot's about to clear him up at this point. Man, they really gotta up the number of Extremis spawns once the patch comes out for Absolute. I just don't think 3 is a lot for like 3 players. Even like 1 player and 2 bots. Definitely have to be like 4 or 5. And maybe not like 4 Zoanthropes at once, but having like 3 Zoanthropes spawn with like 2 melee guys, that's pretty doable for most teams. Especially now with the prestige perks with the new weapons and the new weapon perks.
Depot blueprints reveal a lift that should take us to the station.
Like Absolute's supposed to be hard, so. There's already kind of like a set amount of enemies that can attack you in this point. And people did vote in the community poll that they want more enemies in the game. And Hormagaunts will just lag the shit out of your game, so if they want to make the game harder, they should probably just do Extremis and maybe Majoris. Though Majoris can make the game take forever. That's like my least favorite part of Majoris enemies, like Sword Warriors, that they just slow down the game. If you get like a, I don't know, like a 10 warrior spawn, very irritating. Chaos, a little less so, because 10 Rubberies die a lot faster than 10 warriors do. 10 Sword Warriors. You know, it makes you wonder how sharp a Sword Warrior's bone sword actually is to cut through Ceramite. Or Hormagaunt claws, for that matter. Oh, so like you're in a Biovore. See, if this was a tactical right now, he'd be dead. If anybody ever asked why tactical's the best class, that's why. Because that first parry would have been a single kill, would have been a kill on the first bash. And when you're fighting by yourself, like a true solo with increased spawns, like eliminating the double lictors on you so you can kill the other 4 guys is very important. Like your Nova damage is pretty important in this game when you're playing by yourself. Not so much in like normal solo, but like in true solo, definitely. Same thing in Dark type.
have not yet
That's
found
why things like the dueling sword is so good, because one-shotting a crusher, it's pretty damn important when there's like 19 other guys around you. I have been playing quite a bit of Darktide recently. Maybe I'll make a video about that. I've been playing the Ogren again. And I've always fucked with Ogren. Pretty cool guys, you know. Hard to hate an Ogren.
no storm will delay.
I do hope this game adds some like titles and maybe some border representations to showcase player playtime. Because when I was playing Darktide the other day, I hadn't even done the Havoc missions, so I was level 1 clearance, and people let me in because I had my Boxbreaker title. And that's why it's just healthy for a game to have things represent playtime like that, like game titles. Because it saved me from getting kicked. Auto-kicked. Alright, let's go with these guys. It's like something in Space Marine 2. Oh, that guy. Something in Space Marine 2 that would showcase a similar thing, like, oh, you know, you have like 5 out of 6 classes finished, would let people know that, like, okay, we don't have to pick this guy in absolute, we can just play with him. You never know, it might lower toxicity, imagine that. Probably won't, though. These games are always going to be a little toxic. It's a PvE game. I don't know why that is, but a lot of people get really up in arms about their gamer skill in PvE games. Probably because having a bad teammate means your game might just be a waste of 30 minutes. In some games, not really in this one. Alright, shock there. Let's go across the bridge now if we're out of ammo. Is there a BioWare somewhere? I think so.
Hulk available. Some warrior. What needs grappling?
Alright, over halfway there now. No boss spawn yet, so either coming up here or at the end. Or not at all.
Cyclones of sediment.
You know, I say it every video, but this game really needs to like guarantee boss spawns if you're gonna be on absolute. Like, nobody's playing absolute difficulty to not have a boss spawn. At least, in my opinion, most people aren't. Maybe like just that one guy. There's very little reason to play absolute if you're not looking for challenge. Not like the cosmetic's very good. The Tyranid Warrior plate shoulder. It looks like ass.
No storm will delay our vengeance.
Alright. My assault boss being a dumbass. Oh. Forgot to do that. Convenient.
Terminal looks empty.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to
Let me in.
commence.
I will see it through.
Look at all those little servitors.
Pathway is open.
Is this very efficient? I feel like it might be better to have like a proper a proper train system than having them dragged by servitors, but you know, I mean, I guess that works. It's a very Warhammer thing to do, or I should say it's a very Imperium thing to do. Imperium is not known for efficiency, at least not most of the time. Okay. Boss spawn up here, maybe? Bull Carbine should like be able to completely shred a Carnifex on top of the melee. Boss. And Bull Carbine damage, that bonus 20% within 8 meters from the Prestige perk for your range damage. Very good. And you can also stack that on top of the 15% increased range damage on Grapnel when you're fighting Chaos. You're not using the Grapnel execute. Because unfortunately, that perk doesn't trigger unless you are actually hitting them with your foot, so if you execute them, it doesn't count. Kind of lame, but that's how it is. Ow. I was slow on the grapple there. Oh well. Let's go this way. Do the old-fashioned way.
Disappointing. Closing the gap. What needs grappling?
Well, that's all I care. Look at that.
Seeking operator. Not found. Resuming search.
Looks like I got punked. I'm just gonna move on. I don't care about this guy.
Remain calm.
People ask all the time why the Bull Carbine is so good, and it's mainly because many patches ago they buffed the headshot multiplier while you are within like 10 meters. I think it's 10 meters. Pretty sure. Either way, while you're at close range, the headshot damage is incredible. So if you just pump them in the brain, they will die very quickly. Same thing with the Oculus, but this one is slightly better. Also got a ton of ammo.
3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
out magazine.
Alright, the finale. Let's see what we get. I don't even think I saw a triple Lictor spawn or anything this game. Kind of lame. I wouldn't mind like guaranteed triple spawns. I think that would be fun. Like when I say that, I'm usually thinking of like a group of 3 people.
Magazine in.
Kind of toxic for solo, but yeah, whatever. Solo, I don't think the game should be designed around solo play. Like there's some pretty busted team comps. There's just nothing in the game that justifies those team comps. Like people talk about perks like Inner Fire all the time being really good, and they are. There's just no content in the game currently that justifies a perk like Inner Fire, like a whole team comp.
The warhead is
It's
ready
more of a
to go.
win more perk at this point.
Good. Deploy it.
The game's just not hard enough to justify that. Or it's not hard enough to justify min-maxing your build with 3 players. Not yet, anyways. Maybe one day. When they put in the fabled 8 Lictors at once. I've been playing the new Havoc mode on Darktide. Or like the new Havoc mode. And you do kind of have to properly comp for that. Not to like an absurd degree, but you have to think about what your team comp's going to be. And that's more than I can say for this game. Where you can kind of go in with whatever with randoms. On all difficulties. For the most part, I really think that's all players want in a horde shooter with classes, is they want their class to feel important to the game plan. And when you have a class as strong as Tactical and Bulwark that can do the entire mission by themselves, or really any class can do the entire mission by themselves pretty casually, people feel redundant, and that's when the fun stops happening. Alright, let's pop this.
Time to bury those high abominations.
Engine power depleted. Initiating charging cycle.
Oh, hello, that's a lot of guys.
The codex accounts for moments.
Tommaso, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You
Oh,
have
perfect.
the attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Alien trespassers slither for the dark.
Turn it from the open tracks. Let us crush them with an engine.
It's train time.
Massacre all loathsome abominations.
So come all the way over there. Interesting. And a zone throw. Haven't seen that in a while here. Man, I did just get shit on by last Fusel bot. Good old sniper bot. Just do this. The Artificer blockchain sword is so fast, you can clear out hordes absurdly quickly, on top of the fact that the damage really isn't that much worse at all. Like the overall DPS is pretty much equal to the Relic Chain Sword. The only thing the Relic Block Chain Sword can be better at is boss damage, because things like your charge attack benefit more. Like they have the same charge time, they don't benefit from speed. They do benefit from your overall damage stat. As far as I know, they benefit from your overall damage stat. That's this dude. Excuse me. There's two of you. It's getting out of hand. The Phantom Menace reference. Hit film, 1999. Kind of a hit film. Possibly shit on occasionally. But you know what? I like that shit. I'm a big prequel fan. Mainly because I fuck with clone troopers. Not like I wanted. Did I miss? It's awkward. Or I'll miss this. Oh. Show me your brain. It's pretty much all of you. Probably that kills him. I go do that power supply thing, huh? Let's do this first. I'll do this, then go grab the nearest ammo can. A lot of spores over there, huh? Consider this. Should stop a lot of them.
Whatever prayers will restart the charging station, I am eager to start.
Equipment recharge is just too damn good. But the speed sword's better. Get a bastion before they can even hit you. Oh god. Okay, these bramble guys are so goddamn annoying. Just pop you. Maybe a boss spawn, but probably not in this game. Guess not. It's a little disappointing. Oh, that's a wrap though. That was the Bolt Carbine Vanguard. That's probably the best build for this class currently, at least for weapons. The perks, you can definitely mess around with the perks. You can take them with Adrenaline Rush as well. But overall, I'd say Vanguard's pretty strong. I still think I put him below Sniper, Tactical, and Bulwark. Probably fourth best at the moment.
Brace for shockwave.
You know, you could also make an argument Assault's better than him for like his Nova damage, but as far as like ease of use goes, he's pretty good. He's definitely very forgiving. There's some enemies he struggles with more that other classes can just nuke down. And sometimes that's just more important, but not really for like the vanilla content. It's more so like an increased spawn thing. Let's see here. We get 15 Extremis. It's a pretty normal number. Alright guys, that's all from me here. Thanks for watching, and if you like content like this, subscribe for more. Peace.